Hey, I'm going to walk you through how to make a hot Scott Ryder. Hot might be overstating it. Maybe a decent looking male pathfinder is more accurate. So all the presets are pretty gross looking at this onset. I think number 6 has a good base to start from, even though he looks pretty rapey by default. So let's first change his hair from this stringy mess to Scott Ryder's default hair, and you can change the color to whatever you like. I prefer darker colors. I think they look more realistic in game. Then for beards, I like to get rid of the beard. They're hit or miss. For eye color, you can obviously choose any eye color you like. I prefer mixing two different colors like blue and red. I think the dual tones give it extra dimension in the game. It looks really nice. So let's do that. And then on to the face structure. So for the brow, pull the height all the way down. This will make him look kind of pissed. Pull the cheeks all the way up and make his cheeks a little more gaunt. And then cheekbones, they're okay. So let's just widen them a little bit. So this is going to give him a strong face. For the chin, it's important to make his chin longer. You can see if you make it shorter, he looks really weak. So make it long. And even if it looks too long in the character creator, it'll look just fine in game. And then for chin depth, push it all the way out. Again, you don't want a weak little chin. And then for chin width, if you make it narrow, it looks more feminine. And if you make it wider, it looks more masculine. So do that with as much your own discretion. And then for jaw width, same. You lower it and he looks kind of like skinny and weak, and if you widen it he looks really, really strong. So just 12 is a good number, 13. And then for the eyes, you want to pull the eye height down because you pulled the eyebrows down. You don't want him to look like a total Neanderthal. And then for the eye width, they're a little bit close together by default, so let's push it out to 13. And then for the mouth, I like to make the nose first before I go to the mouth, because you're gonna have to adjust the mouth based on the nose. So let's decrease the nose size and make the nose a little bit longer so he doesn't have a little pug nose. And then the depth can also go down a little bit so it doesn't stick out like crazy. And then the nose width, I like to lower that a little bit as well so that he has like a nice Roman nose, I guess. And then for the mouth, I like to pull the thickness down so that he doesn't have like puffy pillow lips like my female rider. And then the mouth height, you should look at it from the side and place the mouth about halfway down between the nose and the bottom of the chin. From the front, it'll look like the nose is, there's more space between the nose and the mouth that you want, but actually in game, it's going to look way more normal. So do that. And then for the mouth depth, it looks generally speaking fine, but you can push it up. And then the width, I like to make it a little less wide. He doesn't need to look like a trout. And yeah, that's about it. So that's the end result. And if you go back to the original preset, you can see the huge difference. Look at this guy, gross, and then look at this guy, way better. He looks like, actually, if you guys have gone through the playthrough, he kind of looks like Reyes Vidal a little bit, but you know, less like an NPC and more like a real main character. So that's the end of the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it helpful. Let me know in comments if you did, or if you think he's butt ugly, that's fine too. See you next time.